Hello, everybody. I'm just starting it a little bit early so we can have time for people to come in, get settled, get ready to dance. If you are already here and you can hear me and you can see me, could you just let me know in the comments if everything's going okay? Hi, I'm so excited too. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Good. If you have time to share the link with your friends on your social pages or anything, we're going to get started in a couple minutes, but just going to let more people join because we got a lot to get through, but we will start soon. Oh. I'm currently kicking my takeout bags out of the way. Make sure everything is good. Okay. How's everybody doing? I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to just start out by explaining what the heck is going on, and then we can get into dancing. So we've got about half the class will be foundations. The other half will be a shine challenge. So if you're a beginner, don't be intimidated. Don't be afraid. This is definitely a safe place for you to learn. We're going to go through a lot of the complete basics from scratch for beginners. And the Bachata shine choreography will be a little bit more intermediate, but it's not something that beginners can't do if they don't practice, right? So let me just check the comments. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start. Just going to say right off the bat, like, we're going to be playing music. I don't claim Educate, Salsa Lovers Worldwide, me. We don't claim any of the rights to this music. And hello from wherever you are watching. So if you are watching, let me know in the comments where you are from, because I know it's a very different, crazy time right now in light of COVID, but it's nice to be able to have access online to instructors, classes around the world. So that's a silver lining, I guess. But my name is Mariel. I am a salsa and bachata dancer, predominantly living in Toronto, Canada. I did learn salsa and bachata in Toronto. I find when I tell people that, because I do travel and work a lot in places like in Mexico and Spain, and teaching. I'm also a teacher, so I teach English to students, adults, and children across Latin America. But when I tell them that I learned salsa and bachata in Toronto, they're like, what? And actually, the salsa scene here is pretty huge and a really great community. So cool. We got Amsterdam, of course. We have Mexico, Cancun, Mexico, amazing. Just a little bit about me. I am not a teacher, but I am a performer. So for example, the places that I've performed and trained with is a Step Dance Studio in Toronto, an amazing community. Also, Salem Dance Company, coached by Anastasia Zarowska. She's a two-time Canadian champion. And also, I'm here representing Salsa Lovers Worldwide. So it's this really amazing community that is spread all across the world, 26 different cities, 15 different countries, I believe, and they host like dance meetups, tours, events. So if you're going on vacation, or if you're even curious about what the dance community is like in your city, or if you're traveling and want to get to know like the real local dance community, there's most likely a Salsa Lovers Worldwide branch there that can help hook you up with that kind of thing. But we are here teaming up with Educate. So just a bit about Educate. The real star of the show right now is a small nonprofit organization. So they focus on empowering youth in Honduras. And shout out to the people in Amsterdam watching right now, because I know fundraising events there have been crucial so far in funding scholarship programs like the one that we are helping out with today. So there are 3 scholarship students right now, and this event specifically, I believe, is to help Tanya get through school in Honduras. So she's in university studying industrial engineering. And so at the same time, like industrial engineering, she's in a program that is predominantly or male dominated. So she's breaking down gender stereotypes already, but she's also the first person in her family to go to university. So if you like this class, if you like this cause, and you have the means to support it, we do have a Tiltify link in Educate's Instagram bio, in this description, in my bio. So please, if you do have the means, donate anytime during the class. I know Educate will be watching to see if we're hitting milestones along the way. So if we could do that during the class, if we could do that after the class, that would be definitely appreciated. And if you are, a little bit wiped out from the class, I'm already wiped out from talking, but if you're wiped out from the class, maybe that's a good opportunity to take a break. So we're gonna warm up a bit. I'm gonna play some music, and don't worry about what you're wearing. Wear whatever you are comfortable in. I like wearing just shorts and my running shoes. You don't have to wear heels, nothing fancy like that is necessary, especially since we will be doing rather fast, depending on the song, Dominican-like footwork. So whatever you're comfortable in. So let's warm up. Let's see. I'm gonna play some music. Let me know if you can hear it, okay? All right. Can you hear the music okay? Okay, cool. Great. Everybody get up. Let's get warmed up. Your head.
De la forma en que me miraba, podía notar que ella tenía lo que la disco buscaba. Quería que me bailara y le dije que la música nunca me la bajara. Y se está prendida en fuego, que no se enamore, ya está para el juego. Anda sola, nunca le baja su ego. Me provoca y facilito me le pego. Se está prendida en fuego, que no se enamore, ya está para el juego.
Okay, just one shoulder. Ready? Little first.
Yo tengo un problema de alcohol, yo no sé por qué soy así. Para mí que yo todo estaba bebiendo el día que yo nací. Amanecido, me quedo con el tu cuerpo es puro veneno, tú me llevas al cielo. Tú me dejaste caer, ella me levantó, ella me busca mujer, ella me levantó. Y yo me emborraché y de ti me olvidé. Y tú peleas una y otra vez, y ya me cansé.
Mi mujer me estaba llamando, pero yo no contesté. Ella estaba contigo peleando y de ella me olvidé. Dios mío, perdóname, no sé por qué yo me fallé. Yo estaba en la disco peleando
Y con ella me
Forward, right, back, and faster. Let's see if we can smooth that into circles.
y me dañaste. Este semana
Did you go faster? Okay, the other way. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, and faster. Round it out. let's move on to the hips. So right, 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 right. And to the left. All right, same thing with the rotation for the hips. Forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left. Faster. Forward, right, back, left. Forward, right, back, left. Right, ready to round it out? Other way. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, right. Faster. Round it out. We're gonna do. Oh yeah, we did the other side. Okay, ready? The left. I'll just move down the screen so you can see. And other way. Okay. You all warmed up? Everyone feeling okay? Everyone feeling good? Perfect. So let's see how many people are with us. We have some more people joining. Just want to let you know what we are here for. Once again, we are here helping raise funds for Educate, a small nonprofit NGO helping promote youth empowerment and education to youth in Honduras. So right now we are fundraising for 3 university scholarships are part of this program, but we are helping Tanya get through industrial engineering program at university. First person in our family to go to university, breaking gender stereotypes in a male-dominated field. So thank you so much for being here. There's a Tiltify link in the description, and anytime during the class or after, please feel free to donate. So thank you so much for being here. We're gonna actually get into the bachata basics now. So let me just find my bachata playlist. Let's see. Anyone here already dancing bachata or even salsa? Let me know in the comments. I'm watching. I'm curious to see like what levels we're all at, what we're feeling comfortable with. Where is? Okay, so awesome. Okay, so let's get started with the bachata basics. I am going to face the back of the room. We're gonna get the footwork covered first. So if you are completely new to bachata, please don't be afraid. You're probably at home. You're probably maybe like working from home already under like self-isolation, but that's all the more reason to just like dance how you want to, you know, like who's watching? So let's go. So we're gonna start with the left. Bachata happens in counts of 8. We're gonna go 4 to the left, 4 to the right, and the footwork only is this. So 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, tap. Sorry, check in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yes, you can go left and right, but you can also go forward and back. It's the same deal. This basic is really constant throughout throughout the entire dance, no matter what level you are. You have to nail your basic. You have to absolutely know this. So going forward, we'll start with the left again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 5, 6, 7, 8. All good? We got that? Pretty simple, right? Just checking in on the comments. Nice. Cool. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. How fun. Okay, so obviously we don't want to dance like 1, 2, 3. Like that just looks, that's not dancing. That's stepping. It looks robotic. There's no musicality whatsoever. So I like to think of bachata. A lot of the motor of my body kind of in bachata is in my hips and my rib cage. So it's not really about the steps. Like you want to have body movement, and that's why we warmed up with all those exercises earlier, right? So really be aware, the more you stretch, the more you do your basic of like how these minute sort of parts of your body really can make a difference in what your basic looks like. So we're going to focus on the hips because that is essential, absolutely essential in bachata. So the way the hips will work, I'll face forward for this, but 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the tap, what you're doing is using the ball of your foot to push up through the floor and pop that hip out. So it will be bent as you pop your hip out. And if you notice, I'm just going to move the screen up. My level, the level of my body doesn't change when I'm pushing my hip out. Like I'm not jumping, right? So we're going to keep that level constant no matter what our footwork is in bachata. So maybe I can just move this back a little bit. Yes, that's smart. Okay, so what it's going to look like is, feel free to do it with me. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to turn around. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yes, everybody comfortable with that hip movement? Any questions? Our hearts beat 8 times per movement. That's so nice. Okay, everybody, thank you for coming on. I'm seeing more and more people join. That's great. So we talked about the hip movement. If you want to add even more flavor, I mean, like it's such an island, like summery dance. You know, you can also add that movement through your rib cage. If you really, you can get that whole body moving in just that basic. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. Maybe I'll face this way. You can bring your rib cage with you in your step. And then neutral, bring your rib cage with you, so leaving the hip behind, and then neutral, pop. So we're going to go for the 4 to 8. Bring your rib cage with you, and neutral. Bring your rib cage with you, and tap with the hip. So let's do it to time, okay? Ready, everybody? Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you are not used to this movement, do not be surprised. If this is a little bit painful later, that means you were probably doing it correctly. So that's good. All these movements can also be done when you're moving forward to and back. So let's try that together with the hips. If you're not comfortable doing the rib cage yet, don't push it. As long as you got those hips moving, it's all good. So forward and back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now it's going to feel a lot more different with music, so we should do it with some music. What do you think? Okay. So I'm just going to pause and say, some of you might be experiencing some sort of delay. If it gets too confusing, like if I'm not on time with the music, for example, in your stream, just listen to the music, watch me for reference, but like the main thing that I want you to do here is feel the music, feel the relationship between the steps and the melody and the beat. So don't get too caught up in any delays if that's happening.
Uy,
Music okay?
ayer me enamoré de la rubia que estaba bien dura, me habló en inglés, también francés. Ayer le prometí a la rusa llevarla de compras un en pan. Dijo que sí. Ya todo es entregado, casi todo has vendido, ya no te queda nada. Yo soy tu único amigo, estás desesperado en busca de cariño, pero te gustan todas y no tienes dedos para tanto anillo. Ella me baila donde no hay luces, pago el precio, se luce los recuerdos que partido de todos. Soy un adicto, adicto, 25 horas, 10 bailes al día.
It's a lot better with music, right? Like you can actually feel what's happening and how the steps relate, right? So we're also going to go through some basic turns. There will be a turn in the Shine Choreo Challenge. It will be a different kind of turn than what we're learning today, but this is the basic left turn and the right turn. So, excuse me. So what we're going to do, it's the same thing. Keep your basic throughout pretty much everything that we're going to do today. So it's going to go 1. So you're going to take a step to the left. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, 8. You are literally walking this turn out. There's not like there are turns where you can like spin on one foot, but these bachata turns, basic bachata turns, you're just walking it out. Just walking it out. Okay? So those are the basic left and right. Let's drill them a little bit more. So with me, let's start with basic. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool? Any questions? Any questions? Awesome. Ooh, Germany in the house. Okay. Cool. Okay. So I'm just going to show you another step. It's called the hesitation. It can add a lot of flavor. Maybe you're doing some partner work. Maybe you don't want to do basic anymore. So what you can do is kind of like syncopate the count. So it goes, I'm just going to show you first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy, right? But as you learn these steps, make sure to also take into account where your weight is. Is your weight on your left foot? Is your weight on the right foot? How much weight are you putting into the ground? Because that will also kind of dictate how much speed you can have. So if you're, just to break it down, this hesitation, when you're stepping into the actual like hesitating mood and move, you're putting maybe like 10% of your weight into it. You're not really stepping. You're not putting all your weight into this left foot. So 1, 2, step, tap. 5, 6, step, tap. So when you do this actual step, you are transferring your weight. So just something that will help it make it look good. Yeah, I teach English. Can you believe it? Help make it look good, and will help your general speed, your general technique. So just to make sure we're doing it right, let's drill it. I'll face this way. We'll start with the left. Hesitation. Go right into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now put the hips into it. Don't forget about those hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just a quick note as well, when we're doing any of this footwork, especially if we want speed, keep those steps underneath you. So unless it's part of the move and you're trying to do like a slide for dramatic effect, that doesn't apply. But make sure all your steps are basically under your hips. So all of this is going, even your basic. So we're not going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another reason why is because if we step within, like if you imagine your body as a box, if we step within this box, it's easier to see the hip movements that are happening because, you know, they're reaching outside of this box. But if we are stepping outside, the hip movements are kind of smaller. Like you could do it. It can be part of the style, but it's a lot more effective if we are stepping within our box and our steps are smaller, even with the hesitations. So nothing has to be big. You don't have to cover a lot of space. I know a lot of you are dancing at home. Maybe you don't have a lot of space. So that's perfect. Keep those steps under your hips. Okay. Any questions? Hips on fire. Yeah, my body, like, I mean, I haven't been exercising a whole lot in this quarantine, but I can feel, especially in those stretches, I feel every single part of my body cracking. But yes, so any questions with that? Let's drill it with some music while I find a song. I don't know, what do you guys like? Okay. So we're gonna combine everything. Follow my lead.
Voy manejando por la noche y pienso en ti, en tantas cosas que no te llegué a decir. Y la luna desde lejos me acompaña y me trae tantos recuerdos que perdí. Y la radio está tocando tu canción, la que bailamos tantas veces tú y yo. Y la lluvia cae tan fuerte en mi ventana y se evapora como gotas de tu amor. Y las luces de los autos brillan como las estrellas en el cielo del dolor. El camino va pasando y yo voy acelerando como quien busca el amor. Yo te busco como un loco. Dime, ¿dónde estarás? ¿Dónde estarás? Todavía piensas en mí. ¿Dónde estarás? ¿Dónde estarás? Yo sigo pensando en ti. Quiero saber si todavía te quedará un poquito de amor por mí. La carretera se hace larga y yo siento que puedo morir. Voy manejando.
Yes, this song is so good. Guys, I don't even know why I did my makeup. I'm sweating, but I guess I haven't done my makeup in a while, so I took this opportunity. Okay, any questions? We are going to finish very tired when we return to socials. I don't even know if I can do partner work anymore. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it's like in your body. I don't think it ever really leaves completely. But if you have any questions, that is also a good song. We can play that next. Great. Okay, so if you have any questions on the basics, on the fundamentals, please let me know. I feel like I got through a lot of the basic steps we have time for because I want to reserve this last half of the class to do a Bachata Shine Challenge. So if you are a beginner, do not be intimidated. Again, you are home, you are in your own space, so just do what you want, right? Do whatever you feel comfortable with. Feel free to push yourself. I strongly feel that even if this shine might look intimidating to some, it is something that is completely attainable if you just go over and over again. So if at any time these steps seem a little bit overwhelming, don't stop. Like don't, unless you literally physically need to stop. But if it's just mental, don't stop. Keep trying, keep drilling, and you might surprise yourself with what you can achieve by the end of the class. So we're going to start with the choreography. By the way, if you feel comfortable with this, feel free to record yourself doing it after. We would love to see it. Tag Educate, tag Salsa Lovers Worldwide, tag me if you want, because I would love to see how many people can interpret this bachata challenge, even if you throw in your own style for it. So, I'm not good with footwork. Yeah, you'll be fine. Stop, Frida. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with basic just to get warmed up. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first move we're going to do is a swivel. So it's going to hinge at your hips. We're going to take a step to the left. 1. So make sure your feet, your toes are still kind of pointing outward. You don't want this. That looks kind of weird. So make sure always, always in dance, your toes are pointing apart. You have some turnout is what it's called. So we're going to go 1. That's our first step. 2, collect. So we're going to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and swivel. 1. Okay, what's after that? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so swivel, collect. Okay, so swivel, collect, and then what we're going to do next is called a kiss. So you remember in the hesitation when I told you you don't have to put all your weight into your foot just because you're like stepping on it essentially? That's what this kiss is going to be like. So we're here. You're going to just kiss the floor with your right foot, kiss and back, tap. So again, just showing you this way, what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swivel, together, kiss, back, tap. In this move, there's no weight going onto the floor. You don't have to go high. I don't think you have to like do a high kick or anything in this move. You can keep it low, especially if the song is faster, keep it low for sure. But kiss the floor, back, tap. And then we're going to syncopate. So it will like kiss, back, tap, heel. Right? So just to show you what that looks like together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swivel, together, kiss, tap, tap. Dancer's talking like sounds, sorry. So let's drill it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. Swivel, together, kiss, back, tap, heel. Good? I'll do it this way. Maybe you can see the kiss bar. Any questions in the meantime? Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swivel, together, kiss, back, tap, heel. Cool? Let's drill it. Couple more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swivel, together, kiss, back, tap, heel. Cool? Okay, I'm gonna get a drink of water. I feel like we haven't taken a break. I feel like I should have given you a break. But if you want to get a drink of water, feel free to do so right now. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Anything? Okay, cool. Everybody good? Yes, shines. I love when there's excitement about shines. I mean, it's all we can do right now, unless you have like a partner who lives with you. Okay, so we ended with kiss, back, tap, heel. And then we're gonna go into kind of like a basic in place, but it will have a double step. So what it's gonna look like is you're gonna go back to neutral. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, it's very minute. It doesn't have to be like stomping, but basically like when you are doing your tap, essentially what it is turning the tap into a double step. So if we want to do that in a basic, you can just follow me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is the sort of idea behind it. But in the shine, we're just going to do half of it. So we went kiss, back, tap, heel, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Don't forget those hips. If you want to make that move not look like this, if you don't want to look robotic, you got to put it in the hips. Keep the level the same. Don't like jump around. Don't bob up and down. So it's really in the bending of your knees. So when you're pushing your hips up, pushing your hips out, up, wherever you want to put them, it's all in your knees. Okay, so we did 7 and 8. So now at this point, your weight is on your left leg. So our right leg is free to go up, cross, open, together, tap. Again with me, cross, open, together, tap. One more, cross, open, together, tap. So let's, you want to try putting it together? No, you can't answer me. So we're going to put it all together. All right. So from the basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Swivel together, kiss, back, tap, heel. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How do we do? Good? Any questions? Any questions about weight? Anyone struggling to get to a move? Anyone losing their balance? Any of that is completely valid. If you have any questions, let me know. Cool, everything is still good. So let's drill it. Actually, I'm just going to check if anyone is having, okay, cool. So let's do it again. Let's drill it from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Swivel together, kiss, back, tap, heel. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cross, open, together, tap. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Swivel together, kiss, back, tap, heel. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Together, tap. Okay, good. We're not done. We are not done. Everybody, again? Okay, you want to do it again? We'll do it one more time, and then we will move on if there are no other questions. So drill it with me one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more basic. 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's go. Swivel together. Kiss. Back. Tap. Heel. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cross. Open. Together. Tap. Cool? Okay, how are we doing? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, no questions, no doubts. Okay, let's do it. Let's move on. So what we're gonna do here next is a pivot turn. Or is it a pivot turn? No, we're gonna do a prep turn. These names can also be called something else depending on where you live, what school you go to, what instructor is teaching you. So don't be surprised if I'm calling it something that maybe. Good. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Nadia. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our left. We're gonna pivot. So we're gonna prep. So it's gonna look like this. So we're gonna use our left foot to kind of prepare to do a turn. Like I'm using this to get momentum, and I'm going to be turning on my right foot. And that's it. It's kind of hard in sneakers on the floor, but that's the idea. So again with me, left to pivot and turn on your right. So you can keep your feet, it looks like I'm spinning on both feet because I'm keeping my left leg really low just for that effect, but really the weight is on your right leg. Any questions? Me too, just with that last 8. Frida, are you talking about this, the cross open? Great. A bit lost in the end. Okay, so we can drill that move again. So that, got it? Okay, cool. Okay, but if we will drill everything again, we will go through everything again. But just to move on with that pivot turn, so we're going to turn, and we're here with our right foot. We're going to add some body movement into this stride. So we're going to go step out a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit past your hips. Step out because we're going to punctuate with our chest. I don't know if you can see that from there. Punctuate with the chest and then melt back in. So if you are not comfortable with body waves, that move, that exercise we were doing at the beginning will really help you kind of get awareness of like what, you can move in your rib cage and so on. So if you can entertain my little exercise for a moment, something that was really useful in yoga with being comfortable with body movement and body waves is if you just like hang here like a rag doll. Hang here in this move out with me, hang around here with me, and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come up. So slowly, like kind of feel it out. You might feel where you're tight. Maybe you're tight here. I know a lot of us might sit at a desk, so you'll feel like a little bit extra pain. But really let that head hang low and come up vertebrae by vertebrae, your head being the last thing to come up. And I think that kind of exercise really helps you feel like what parts of your body are stiff, what parts need stretching in order to make body waves like something that you're comfortable with. So if you just give it a try, maybe you already nailed it, maybe you need to stretch a little bit more. I know it's kind of hard when we can't go outside all the time, but so we're gonna punctuate. So what it is like I'm kind of reaching a little bit for an effect where I'm going to pull myself forward. So it's just my chest popping out right now. And then what we're gonna do is kind of like melt back in. So the first thing to go back is my chest, and then I sit back into my left foot. So punctuate and melt back into my left foot. Punctuate, and maybe if you also need help to body wave back, you can push it out even more and sit back into your left foot. Any questions on that? It's kind of hard to explain sometimes, but okay, so far so good. Just to show you what that looks with the prep turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yes, we will punctuate and then melt back, collect on 8. So there is no tap. There's no tap here. Any questions? I love that movement. Me too. I love body movement classes. Okay, let's put it all together so far. There is a little bit left, and it is mostly footwork. So together from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Swivel together. Kiss, back, tap, heel. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cross. Open together. Tap. Prep and turn and push and melt. Good? Excuse me. Horrible spring allergy. Doing great. Let's try to some music. Yes. We are almost done. Like if you want to try to some music now, we can. But we're almost done, but let's give it a shot. Maybe something slow, eh? Music okay? Great. So basic.
Miras, el universo de tus ojos me lo cuenta todo.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Me hablas
Go. 1,
y me preguntas al oído si te quiero un
8, and 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Me
8.
abrazas y tus palabras son
Good.
paz a la mañana
Try it again.
cuando te hayas ido.
Okay. So just to point out something, there is a little bit of a delay. So we're going 5, 7, or 5, 7, 8, and 1. So it's a little bit fast. 5, 7, 8, and 1. Or sorry, 5, 7, 8, and 1. So do it with me. Kiss, 7, 8, and 1. Again, kiss, 7, 8, and 1. Okay. Let's try to get into some music. Yes, you got it. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Let's keep going. From basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drop. 7, 8.
Temblando la voz, el tiempo va deprisa y ese día que soñamos vendrá.
Yeah, let me know if you got it. Let me know if you need clarifications on something. Let's do it. 2, 3,
Temblando la voz, el tiempo va deprisa y ese día que soñamos vendrá. Apaga la luz, la noche está marchándose ya.
How does it feel? Let me know. Let me know how it feels. We're gonna move on. We got, I think, 2 steps left. Let me see. I always make videos just in case I forget anything. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do next is more footwork. It's going to be like a lot of that syncopated movement that's a little bit faster, where you're stepping on the ands, but don't worry, you got this. So try this with me for a little bit. So we were here, and we went here. So we're gonna start with our left. So we're gonna go step and heel, step and heel, step and heel, step and heel. Left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel. That's just the footwork. Heel, left, right, heel. Okay? So Prince Royce and Shakira. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, we can play that one after. So just one more time, let's just drill to make sure we got it. Left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel. Put the hips in. Left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel. See if you can go faster. Left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel, left, right, heel. Okay. And then the last move, you're almost done. We're gonna take the rest of the time to drill it, do it over and over again to some music, ask any questions. So the last move is, you remember how I told you? Awesome. Remember how I told you in the double tap, you're gonna move your hips side to side. So in the double tap and in any tap, we're moving our hips. So it's that same idea, but what we're doing is changing our double tap to be a slight crossover, just very, very slight. So we're going tap and heel, ba, 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 drop. Okay? So don't think it's like different. The hip movement is different just because we're doing a crossover. Think of it as the same left and right hip movement, but we're just changing the effect, changing the look of it because we're doing a slight crossover. 5 and 6 and 7, drop. And drop with your feet together. Now let's drop like this. Drop like this. Okay? So drop it, feet together. And that's the end of the shine. And we're gonna drill it. But are there any questions? Let's drill actually just that movement, just that last bit with counts. And then we're gonna do the whole thing to music. Cool? So again with me. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Ready? Again, starting with the left. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. One more time, let's go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So you are switching your weight back and forth. You don't have to be on the balls of your feet. It can be on your flat foot, but it's just easier to push your hips out if you're kind of on the ball. So, any questions, or do you want to do the whole thing to music? I know I have like a few requests. Prince Royce, Shakira. A nice slow song too, so that's great. Okay, you ready to do this? How much time we got? Perfect. So basic. Let's go. 1, 2,
Me
3,
abriste
4,
las
5,
heridas
6,
que ya
7,
daba por
8, 1,
curadas con
2,
mi
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's go. Luego. Kids. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, from, over, together, back, right.
Me quedo solo y olvido de tus cosas, de tus ojos.
7, drop. Good. Yay! Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. One more basic. All right, let's go. Luego. 3 and 4.
Que salga de mi corazón.
Si alguien va a hablar del amor, te lo aseguro. Esta no voy a ser yo. No voy a ser yo.
How'd it go? I have another song request, so let's do it again.
Hola, me llaman Romeo, dígame usted si ha hecho algo travieso alguna vez. Una aventura es más divertida si vuelvo a peligro. Si te invito a una copa y me acerco a tu boca, si te robo un besito, a ver que no vas conmigo. ¿Qué dirías si esta noche te seduzco en mi coche? Que se empañen los vidrios y la regla es que goces. Si te falto el respeto y luego culpo al alcohol, si levanto tu falda me darías el derecho a medir tus sensatez. Poner en juego tu cuerpo. Si te parece prudente esta propuesta indecente, a ver, permíteme apreciar tu desnudez. Relájate, este martini calmará tu timidez. La aventura es más divertida si huele a peligro. Si te invito a una copa y me acerco a tu boca, si te robo un besito, a ver que no vas conmigo. ¿Qué dirías si esta noche te seduzco en mi coche? Que se empañen los vidrios y la regla es que goces. Si te falto el respeto y luego culpo al alcohol, si levanto tu falda me darías el derecho a medir tu sensatez. Poner en juego tu cuerpo. Si te parece prudente esta propuesta indecente.
All right, let's go. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey,
How'd it go?
listen,
How'd it go? Let me know how you're doing. I'm sweating so much. Oh my gosh. I don't know about where you guys are, but it is not hot in Canada compared to where some of you guys are, like Cancun, like Puerto Vallarta, but whew, I guess it's just like, that is what it is when you're dancing. Okay, any more requests? Any questions? Any doubts? Let me just see. Don't forget, we're doing this for Tanya. We're doing this for youth empowerment in Honduras. That's why we are all here today, raising funds, raising money to get 3 specific scholarship students through school. The one that we are working on today is Tanya. She's currently in an industrial engineering program, breaking gender stereotypes, first in her family to go to university. So she is in schools. She is, this is already underway. So anything helps in raising funds for Tanya's education, for youth empowerment in general in Honduras. So how do you feel about doing a little bit of a faster, maybe actually let's get the energy up a bit first. So we don't got a lot of time left, so Give me everything you got. Even if maybe you're a hip hop dancer, maybe you just want to put your own kind of spin to it. Maybe you want to throw in your own moves. Whatever you want. That's good. Take it.
Girl, I know that you want it. You got it. I'm on it. Voy a conquistar el
Okay,
y tú despiertas mis ganas, tú me desvelas. Baby, baby,
front
yo quiero más que
and back.
más que tu
Hold on a second. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
tu pelo, tu boca, me provoca de la bailar.
Let's do it again. Same beat.
Me tiene enamorado, me tiene enamorado.
Right, ready? Let's go.
Tienes algo que a mí me interesa. Eres perfecta de pies a cabeza. Cuando caminas detienes el mundo. Yo sigo tu rumbo, te mira todo el mundo. Tú despiertas mis ganas, tú me desvelas.
Ready?
Quiero más que un beso, más que tu piel.
Let's go.
Estás tan buena que me tienes tocado. Ese tumbao me tiene enamorado.
How does that feel? Yay! Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's see if we could do it to some faster Dominican music. Let's see how far we can push you. This is my favorite Dominican bachata song.
Yo de veras, con más amor. Ahora, el hombre de tu vida. Me vives sitiando a cada momento y yo estoy haciendo.
How did we do? How did we do? That was really fast, but it's it's so fun when you like nail it, and then you can get it to faster songs, get it to faster beats. So let me know how it was, how you did. Don't forget, whew, don't forget that we are here raising funds for Educate, Tanya's scholarship. We're greatly in need of any help that you can give if you have the means. Also, this shine, please, if you feel comfortable, if you want to share your progress, even if you don't want to post it publicly, but send it to us or post it in your Instagram stories. Tag Educate, tag Salsa Lovers Worldwide, tag me if you want. We will repost it. We will show you some love for sure. So let me know what you thought. Any questions on technique, balance, the steps, if anything you want me to go over again. I will make a video full speed with counts and in slow motion. And I think we will work out with Educate where that's going to be posted. Maybe they'll put it in their story or something, but you will find it. So don't forget, Tiltify link is in the description below this video. It's also in my Instagram bio. It's in Educate's Instagram bio. Anything helps. So thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to be here and I hope you loved it. It's my first time doing an online stream class like this. So I hope it was fun and beneficial for you. I'm just going to go through some of the comments to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yes, thank you for dancing at home with Educate Me, Salsa Lovers Worldwide. Once we get this, once COVID passes and we can all share, each other, share time with each other in the salsa and the bachata and dance communities in general. I know it's a hard time for everybody, but things like this make it really special. So thank you. So much fun. Just going through comments. And yes, if you're going to do the Bachata Shine Challenge, do it to any song you want. Any song you want, so you have complete control over the speed. I nailed my first video. How nice of you to say. That makes me happy. Okay. You are great at this. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Just some closing words. Like I said, it's a crazy time for everybody, no matter where you are in the world. But thank you so much for being here. Donated already. That's awesome. That is so cool. I'm definitely going to be donating as well once the class is over. And thank you for all the nice comments. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you have any questions about the choreo, even after, feel free to reach out to us. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're out of time. I believe this stream will be available for replay after, so feel free to access it anytime you like. Thanks again.